God bless. I really need to talk about this before I go to bed, okay? I'm drinking my peppermint tea and stuff like that, y'all. My animals got hair on my body. Um, mm, what do y'all, what, for y'all, all y'all profession Christians and believers out there, what are you guys gonna do when the mark of beast get here? What are you guys gonna do when the mark of the beast get here? Half of y'all don't know CPR. What half of y'all need to be doing is buying a medical book and ask God to help you write your own book for all natural stuff that you can use to grow in your own garden. What are you? How are you preparing yourselves for these end times? Okay, what are you guys are doing out here? I don't know CPR. I don't know nothing. Nothing what's in a medical book, but y'all know that social media though. Y'all know Amazon and all these other places where y'all can buy stuff at. Y'all know all this posting here and there all day long. I'm already prepared. I've been got my survival book. I've been wrote me a survival book a couple of years ago in 2023. Took me months to write a book. Y'all just they never knew about it until I spoke about it about a year later. But I already got the book that I have for survival books. I got that in a contingency plan book that goes after. It's a part two that goes with the first part of the book. I wrote this book. What to stay away from? What do you do in the wilderness? What? But the main thing is what I'm talking about for you profession Christians and believers out here. When the mark of the beast get here, something going on with y'all. Now y'all can't even get to the hospital or call the 911 or the ambulance. Before you get on the ambulance, they want to see if you got the mark. What are you guys going to do? Y'all better learn how to up your faith. And that's why I teach kingdom keys on my side. Faith, power, all of that stuff. Y'all need to be knowing about these things. Y'all need to be knowing about these things. Having faith. Y'all need to have that same faith as the apostles and them had back in the day. Y'all done got too leaning on y'all got too comfortable leaning on the world. What are y'all gonna do around these end times with the mark of the beast? What y'all gonna do? Have y'all asked God to show y'all how to grow gardens and grow things and stuff like that? Have a garden to grow your own food. How there's people online. They have videos about how you can right now store your food in these jars. I'm talking about meat, chicken, all this stuff. I got preparing yourselves. They got this thing, right? Not this thing. They got people online. Go, God, stop looking at this silly stuff and start looking at survival stuff. Because when it comes to time where we can't even get back on this internet, y'all, for real, I am begging y'all. Y'all start looking at these survival stuff. I used to look at survival stuff for a long time. I already know what to do if I ever have to go into the wilderness. I got my own book. The Lord helped me write my own book of survival. Y'all need to know these things. How do you start fire? It's not always by a flint rock. You could start fire multiple ways. I have learned how to start fires multiple ways. I have learned to build a shelter in the wilderness just by looking at a lot of these videos online. Looking at these people that have been doing this. That's what they do like that's their normality. They do these things. Y'all need to be learning about these things. Y'all need to be learning about what plants and stuff is healthy out there for y'all because y'all ain't gonna be able to get to these doctors not unless you got the mark of the beast. Y'all need to be figuring out how do you build shelters and forts out there in the wilderness. You need to be figuring out how do you make certain clothes and stuff out of this? What animals that you can eat? I know about the animals that you can eat and what part you can't eat when you out there in the wilderness. How you stay warm during the wintertime. I know how you stay cool during the summertime out there. Y'all need to know. I've been telling y'all, God been preparing me and my family about. I've been writing this book since 2019, and it's 2025. But I had finished it in 2023. The book, I got the book, y'all. I'm about to make a whole bunch of copies of it and seal it off where it don't get messed up. I got the book, y'all. I just did. I haven't. I in PDF file. I need to go ahead and print it out. But God didn't tell me. He'll tell me when He want me to print it out. But God has been preparing me and my family for the longest for these end times. He gave me a dream. Stop putting on the whole bunch of that powder, please. He gave me a dream. That we should be stacking on like medicine, like Tylenol, Benadryl, ibuprofen. I'm talking about all the medical stuff that you need, Band-Aids, peroxide. You need to be stocking up on alcohol, all the emergency kit. They sell big emergency kits on Amazon. And the Dollar Tree store sell all these emergency things. You can get here by there, here by there. Get you a little bucket, you know what I'm saying? Get you a little bucket, right? And put all your medical stuff in there. Do 1, 2, 3, 4 buckets, have medical stuff. You need to stock up on water. Y'all need to have cases and cases and cases of water. And I know how to filter out water even when I'm in the wilderness. These are the things that I sit back and watch, y'all. I got a whole playlist of this. Me and my kids be watching these things. So we'll know. I want my kids to know too. What are you guys gonna do when the mark of the beast? Y'all not prepared. You can't go to the hospital. Well, anyways, I did went to medical school, so I do know about stuff. I have my own medical book. I did went to medical school, so I know what to do anyway. But I know how to sew you up, suture you up with some stitches and stuff like. I know how to do all this stuff. I taught CPR classes. I know CPR. I know all of that by the grace of God. I know a lot of medical stuff, y'all. Y'all hear me on here sometimes talking about medical stuff that I know about. Y'all start reading and put these phones down and start reading into how about some of the basic things that you can know about medical stuff. You're going to need it for your family. God knows I know what to do. Let me tell you something, y'all. Casserole is one of the best things out there that's all natural. I'm talking about my kid. Oh, I get something. Put castor on it. Put castor on it. My olive oil and my castor oil, get black castor oil, get the regular castor oil, coconut oil, tea tree oil. I keep all this all natural stuff in my home. You don't have to go to the doctor when you know how to take care of your body the way God intended for you to take care of it. It's the reason why He told His people to do fast, because all we're doing is we can, when we do fast, we reset our body. When you reset your body back, you won't have no problems with no medical problems. What you eat, I keep telling people, like, there's a plant out there that a lot of people didn't think about that you can make a tea about it. I don't think I'm gonna speak it on here. I've spoken about it in the background about this plant that y'all see in the store every day. That plant actually fight against one of them things out there that's been unaliving people in the medical field. I'm not a doctor. This is a disclaimer. I'm just telling you something that, I can't talk too much about that plant on here. But I need to add it on to my book. There's a lot of things out there y'all, I'm telling you, there are a lot of things out there that y'all need to be studying, preparing your family for these end times when y'all can't even go in a grocery store, not unless you're going to take the mark of the beast. Y'all need to be doing this for your family. Y'all need to be fighting for your family. Y'all, I just got back home on time because I got to get back up early in the morning, but I did not stop in spiritual warfare. I'm not playing. I just love spiritual warfare. I'm about to go back in as soon as I get off the phone with you guys, but I'm telling you, you got to be ready out here about what's about to happen. And I just wish, I pray, and we don't do no wishing. I pray that people are on the side. I want you guys to prepare your family. You need about 4 buckets of medical things, everything in there, from gauze to swabs to all medical stuff. Then you need a whole another bucket full of just seeds. Just buy, I mean, Lowe's and Home Depot sell seeds. The Dollar Tree store sell seeds for $1. Y'all can go stack them all the way up. But I'm telling you, Home Depot and Lowe's, they got so many seeds and stuff that you can use to grow your food and stuff. They got so much stuff. Go to Homes or Depots. It's almost right there by the garden place, at the garden thing. You can go buy all these seeds. You need to have about 4 buckets stacked up of seeds and stuff. 4 buckets of medical stuff. Okay? Then you need to have cases and cases and cases of water. You need to have regular water, and you need to have electrolyte waters, especially water that has the pH balance like 8.0 to 10 point. I think it's like 6.5 to 8.0, something like the highest pH. You need to have regular water, pH balanced water, and because you need to have coconut water. Coconut water is God's all natural, like what do you call it? Energy drink. Coconut water is all natural energy drink. The pH balanced water, that water helps with keeping your what do you call it? I believe it's your mineral level out inside of your body. pH balanced water is not like regular spring water or regular purified water. pH balanced water is actually good for healing. I used to drink pH balanced water. That's actually good for healing. Okay. So if you are sick, the best thing for you to do is drink pH balanced water with some electrolytes. And how you can get electrolytes, if you don't have electrolytes, you can use pink salt or Himalaya pink salt and use that for electrolytes. Remember I told you how you get electrolytes? It's through sodium, what you eat and what's in your body. You put the right stuff in your body, you have electrolytes. And you always, feel hydrated. Don't try to use that salt that got the girl iodine salt. The girl walking around here with an umbrella and talking about when it rains it pours. That's that stuff that can have you bloated and have you with high blood pressure. We use pink Himalaya salt and sea salt. Okay, we don't use all that other stuff. All right, so keep a lot of that and grow your vegetables. Learn how to bake bread. There's a woman on here that teach y'all how to bake breads with simple ingredients on here, y'all. Know how to grow your wheat, how you turn the wheat into flour. Now, y'all learn how to do all these things. Y'all got me out hyped. I can't do it tonight. I probably do it this weekend on some downtime. I'm about to go back and start looking at a lot of these things, how you can survive in the wilderness. Because a lot of you people, I see, especially some of you content creators, y'all faithless creatures. Are you gonna hang on to Jesus around these end times? And the only way his people gonna hang on is the people that was seeking out for directions on how to prepare your family before everything hits, before the Antichrist get inside his demonic seat and reign for 3.5 years. Before he gets inside there, y'all need to know what to do, how to survive in the wilderness. I know how to build weapons from the woods. I know how to do all that. Go look at those survival people that teach you how to survive in the wilderness. You will learn a lot of things instead of wasting hours and hours and hours and hours on these social medias. Talking about get ready with me. I don't want to GRWN with nobody. Why don't y'all get ready with me and get ready for these end times? That's what y'all need to GRWN. Get ready for these end times. I don't want to get ready with nobody. Look at nobody get ready with me. Looking at somebody taking a shower, cleaning up their house. That is not going to help me survive in the wilderness, or neither is going to help y'all survive in the wilderness. This is my 4th video today. God must be talking. God is talking. Because he said, my people are not ready. My people are not ready for this end time. My people are not seeking out my face, preparing themselves to what's to come, physically, mentally, and spiritually. Half of y'all gonna fall to the mark of the beast because y'all ain't prepare yourself or your family That's not everybody's job to take on a load to help feed you. I'm gonna give you a little bit from the beginning, but you better go on and skedaddle somewhere and go find your own resources, because I can't give up on mines. Y'all need to stop playing around with this internet. Y'all can sit up here and look at my videos all day long and go back to what you was doing, but the Lord rebuke every last one of you, whoever doing it. And I'll repeat it. Y'all can sit here and look at my videos all day long and go back to doing what you were doing. Not preparing your family, not falling in your face, not praying, not fasting, and getting in that word to see what spiritual warfare we in this season. The Lord rebukes every last one of y'all. There are some people out there serious about surviving around these end times when we come up on this mark of the beast. There's people also serious about where their soul gonna go. There's people out there serious about keeping their garments clean. There's people out there serious about doing the will of the Father. Some of y'all not. And guess what? Y'all ain't gonna hold up. Y'all ain't gonna hold up me. Y'all are not gonna hold me up. You better get your behind and better fall out on your face like David did. Lay flat out on his face. Cry to God. Ask God to keep you focused around this time. Away from all these distractions. Away from all these stuff that's not helping you in your spirit. Ask God to direct you in your home. You want to know how I survived this storm? I survived this storm staying on my face with God. Y'all, when I tell y'all, that storm did not, I ain't talking about that storm in Texas. None of that. I used to live in Dallas, Texas, so y'all. I did. But I'm talking about the other storm that hit last year. I survived because I stayed on my face with God. Me and my kids never got hurt. Actually, we got blessed tremendously because I listened to the Lord. I stayed on my face. I ain't pick up the phone and ask nobody to pray for me, because I know how to get on my knees and pray for myself. This is what I got to teach my kids. Always picking up the phone. Can you pray for me? Can you pray for me? I don't know what to do. That ain't my problem if you don't know what to do. The same way I got to call on Jesus, you better call on Jesus too. I got to get on my face and ask God for direction. I'm expecting everybody over here on this channel. Y'all, I hope y'all don't think I'm a babysit y'all. That's one thing I don't do is babysit people. You better get yourself on your face, and you better call on Jesus, because there's going to be a time and a place when you can't even get on your phone and get in touch with your mama. When that end time comes, when you could, hey, you want to get on this phone? Hey, your mama might take the mark of the beast, but you ain't took the mark of the beast. So how you gonna call somebody? You better learn how to walk down this road alone with just you and Jesus. I don't know what to do. All you Christians are being weak out here. So quick to call 911. I ain't saying that you can't go to the hospital, but man, let me tell you, I don't have situations where I felt like calling 911. I said, God, I know you could do a better job. Get to the hospital. Oh, there's something wrong with you. Oh, okay. I know it's spiritual. And sometimes y'all just got to believe. I done been through so much spiritual warfare. I had to believe God was going to heal me of certain things. I had to believe that he had healed me of COPD. Ain't no doctor heal me, because you can't reverse COPD, but Jesus can, and he sure did. I had to believe. I had a pulmonary embolism in my lung, a PE. I couldn't move, but while I couldn't move, I was praying like I ain't never prayed in my life before. But I had to. I did at the end. I called the ambulance because I had my first child, and I told my ex-husband to come get our daughter, and my mom met me at the house. But when I got at the hospital, they took blood from me, and they said, you have blood clots in your blood, and we want to put you on this medicine, to break up these blood. I said, I ain't getting no medicine. I ain't getting none of that. No, years ago, never have, by the grace of God. There was stuff going on. I'm talking about the devil used to be attacking me so hard. He attacked me with my kidneys one time. I said, I ain't going no kidney doctor. My kidney was swollen up. God, I said, Lord, I need you to take this away. I believe in you. I'm not saying that there are bad doctors out there, God, but I believe in you though. Because when all things, when everything else fail and doctors can't do nothing, it's up to Jesus what he wants to do. But when it comes to that time when y'all faith is really gonna be tested around these end times with that mark of the beast, it's gonna show who really is putting their faith in Jesus around this end time. There are gonna be times when all of us gonna have to be on Ezekiel fast or reproportion our food out like it spoke about in Ezekiel chapter 4. There are gonna be times when we gotta proportion our food out like, hey, today we gotta skip food. We gotta save this water and food for the next couple of days. Let's get food off of this Bible. Okay? Let's get food off of this Bible. Let's thirst after the God's word. Let's get full off of this Bible. There are gonna be times. Y'all don't even know nothing. I pray that people on this channel, y'all know about some medical stuff. What do you do when somebody's stomach is upset? What is everything, every medicine that they have out there in these stores is already in God's nature. They took it from God's nature. Disclaimer, I'm not saying anything bad because I don't want my video to get flagged. All they did was just taint it. All your healing can come from God's nature and his food. All your healing can come from everything that God had already have on this earth. Go back to God's nature. A lot of people been getting healed because of going back to God's nature. I done seen people got healed, like testimonies. People got healed of autoimmune disease just by doing a 21-day Daniel fast. Yeah, strictly. And then they doing the other. They did extended 21-day fast with the vegetables and water. And some people just did a 21-day fast with just water. Watch how your all stuff be reversed out of your body. The only reason why people going through some health issues is because of the food and stuff they put it in their body, the medication they taking. Now I'm not no doctor. I ain't telling you not to take your medication, none of that stuff. You do whatever you're supposed to do until God speak to you. But I know true healing comes from within what we put in our body. You are what you eat. I do believe that, and I do see that. Those people back in the day, they didn't have all these health issues like how we have with all this processed food and all this and that. In actuality, we're not supposed to be eating nothing that's been bleached bread, bleached rice. You're supposed to be eating whole wheat, millet, all of the other stuff. We're supposed to be eating half of the stuff out here, y'all. God didn't intend it for us to be around here eating all this processed food. And then you wonder why you got health issues, and then you go to the doctor, and the doctor's getting paid from the pharmaceutical. We're supposed to be eating the way God tells us to eat. You eat the way God tells you to eat. You don't have to worry about going to the hospital. If you learn how to eat the way you're supposed to eat, right when the mark of the beast get here, you ain't got to worry about going to the hospital. You ain't got to be talking about, oh, I'm having a stroke or a heart attack. That stuff coming from what you put in your body. What you think all these chemical? Our bodies was not attended. Our bodies, I told you what our liver does. Our liver plays a big part of getting all of toxin stuff out of our body. That's why me and my family are vax free. Man, I'm being honest. I can't talk about it. The stuff that they put in their body, telling your kids they're supposed to get when they go to school. They're supposed to get it throughout their life and go to the doctor. Man, that stuff has metal in it. Our body can't break down metal. So what happens is metal sitting inside your body. These doctors don't even know what be inside those vaccines. Me and my family are vax free. But I sat up there, I took time and read out what's everything inside the vaccine. I told the doctor one time in Texas, I ain't putting that crap in my daughter. Heck no. They try to fight me down in the hospital because I ain't wanting to give her no vitamin K or give her no hepatitis shot. First of all, I don't have hepatitis. I ain't in no neighborhood that's by no hepatitis. So why would I want to give my baby fresh out of my womb a hepatitis shot? That's why I told the doctor. And then they got mad, and then they called another doctor in the room. I said, you know what? Let me just make up something right quick. I said, I'm gonna let me. I talked to her doctor. And her doctor's gonna give her the shots when we take her to the doctor. They said, okay, you ain't gonna force it. You ain't gonna force some shots on my kids. That's what you're not gonna do. But that's why it's good for y'all to have y'all babies at home instead of in these freaking hospitals. But I'm telling y'all, me and my family are vax free. That stuff is toxic. Now YouTube, don't be trying to take my video down. I said I wasn't a doctor or nothing, but it's something that I know. That stuff, what that stuff be causing, and this is for educational purpose only. This is what I know what it causes. It causes food allergies. You know what? Let me tell y'all what my kids' allergy doctor has said. My kids' allergy doctor said when kids come, this is what she told me, y'all. She said when kids come in there and they do, I asked her, I was curious. I said, when y'all be poking them people with allergy stuff, do those allergy stuff actually cause allergies if you don't even have food aversion? And she was like, to be honest, yes. So basically, you telling me that y'all purposely giving people allergies that they ain't never even have allergies before. This is what she told me at the allergy doc. As God is my witness, that lady said it. Because I'm the type of person, I'm going to ask you questions. Y'all know when y'all, okay, if somebody goes to the allergy doctor and uses like, oh, I think I have an allergy to something. And then they'll come back in with this tray. And this tray, it got like 30 little small little white pricky things on it where they prick your body. They'll put the negative on you, and then they'll put the positive side. The positive, they'll put the positive side. They prick you with something. This, if your back, when your back's full up on that side, and that's just to get started. They'll show you what's positive and what's negative. They'll draw the negative on one side and draw the positive on one side, and then they'll poke you with all these little things to see what you're allergic to. She said, yes, some of them things. She told me in the allergy doctor office. She said some of those things that when we poke people with those things, those little prick things, they look like those little diabetic strip things where you poke the people poking in the nails, but you poke them on their back. She told me, yes, they do. Some of these things does cause allergies in people, even if they have never had allergies. So what you're telling me is that you are inserting allergies, and so there is, yeah, I'm gonna break it down to y'all. If you have never had allergies and you go to the allergy doctor because you thought that you had an allergy towards a food, but it might just been a small reaction, but it's not a full blown like anaphylactics or any severe thing. It might be a mild reaction. And if you say, okay, I want to come in and I want to do an allergy testing against certain foods, do you know some of those prick things that I was telling you about, they'll come inside the office with 30 of them small things that prick you in your back? Some of them things, they actually tamper with it to cause you to have allergies so you can keep coming back to them. And then, now we need to write a prescription so you can have an EpiPen. We need to write a prescription so you could come take these allergy shots every year. You want to know why I know they playing head games in the medical field? Because she told me that too. Now they came up with this stuff called allergy shots. You got to pay for them. No. You guys are doing that on purpose. Now you got to pay for this stuff. They new stuff they got. It's called allergy shots. Inside the allergy doctor. That's if people want to get rid of their allergies. You can get rid of your allergies by the stuff that you eat. Or either God is saying he don't want you to eat these certain foods. Simple as that. Like people talking about, oh, my kids have milk allergies because human beings weren't made to drink cow's milk. Duh. We were made to drink almond milk. Oat milk. We wasn't made to drink cow's milk. We are not little calves. Tell me, I have a milk allergy. Okay, everybody got a milk allergy because we're not supposed to be eating. We're not supposed to be drinking. Stop that. We're not supposed to be drinking cow's milk. Huh?
I'll wash your hands.
Go ahead. We're not supposed to be drinking cow's milk. So how is it an allergy if we weren't supposed to be drinking it in the first place? It's not making no sense to me. How do you got allergy towards cow's milk when you ain't supposed to be drinking cow's milk in the first place? They know we ain't supposed to be drinking that. Cow's milk has a lot of mucus in it. And all that mucus in that body, what one girl spoke about in the beginning of the pandemic, she was so true because I went to medical school. She's true. You want to know why there's a lot of people having heart problems and heart attacks? Because it depends on what you put in your body. If you sit there keep eating ice cream, drinking all this cow products and drinking cow milk has a lot of mucus in it. A lot of mucus in it. It's the mucus that's making your arteries stick. It's the mucus that's in the cow milk that's making your arteries stick, and it's causing people to go into cardiac arrest. They ain't gonna tell y'all that though. There's certain food that can reverse a lot of health issues. Blueberries, acai berries, and there's another exotic berry that is not in America. You have to order it cross seas. When you mix blueberries, acai berry, and that other berry up, in the berry families organically, the organic stuff, it helps with heart disease. Papaya helps with your guts, like cinnamon, papaya, peppermint, wormwood. All these things are God's nature stuff. They help with your guts. You got medicine that help with your joints. You got food that helps with your joints. Turmeric, ginger, all that stuff helps with your joints. Y'all better learn these things before the mark of the beast get here. You ain't gonna know. These are the stuff you need to get another 4 case of all these spices, so you can have your own little tea. I'm trying to tell y'all something. Y'all ministry should be preparing y'all before these end time come here. Not just sitting here talking about bull crap and looking at reaction videos all day long. Y'all ministries should be preparing y'all. I told y'all I'm gonna do a video one day about the stuff that y'all need for y'all body. Number one, stay away from cow's milk. You want to have some milk, you can make your own milk, but you can have rice milk. All you got to do is let the rice just sit and ferment inside a pot. Then you can do that with the oat milk too. You can sit there and let the oat milk just sit inside some water. And then you drain it. You do the same thing with almonds. Let the almonds just sit in the water. Those are our natural milk alternatives that our body can handle what we need. You can make your own yogurts, y'all. Y'all, I'm telling y'all supposed to be looking at these things that's beneficial for you. Get your body healthy now before the mark of the beast. Okay? Start getting your body healthy right now before the mark of the beast get here. Stop being lazy. I'm telling you why I can see so good, because I'm quick to I'm turning the plate down. I drink a lot of water. Me and my family, as my family, don't we, baby, don't we go through cases and cases and cases of water in his home? Yes, I have something to tell you. Hold on, my daughter said that there was a cat standing at the door and it has spirits on it. The monitoring spirits. Cause they know I'm on right now. I'm telling you. I told you I ain't going to sleep tonight. I'm not fighting the spirits around. And then they suck these cats and stuff over my house. Get your sister, tell her to come here. I ran off. Not her. Get your older sister, tell her to come here. I'm not playing with the spirits around. I wonder why my daughter, she know not bother me when I'm talking, but if it's emergency, that's why I'm muted. She said, Mommy, it was a cat standing. Y'all, I ain't never had no cat standing. She says, cause my front door, she says she's seen a cat. Cause my front door, you could. She told me, and I went to check. I didn't see nothing, so be ready till you're done. Oh yeah, I'm gonna. When it come to y'all, I always put this on mute real quick to talk to y'all. That's fine if it's emergency. If it's emergency, I put it on mute to talk to y'all. I'm telling y'all think I'm playing. I be in spiritual warfare. Have we ever seen a cat came into our front door? No. Hold on, y'all. I might have to wrap it up here. I'm about to go outside of spiritual warfare. Go get my oil. It's time to stop playing with me. Go get my oil right now. I'm not playing with these demons, man. I'm not playing with this stuff. No, you better not walk outside. I'm gonna walk outside. Go get in my slippers.
Sometimes those cats can. Sorry.
Hmm?
Sometimes those cats can go.
Them cats ain't never walked up to my door and it was looking through the house.
Yeah, if it was looking at me.
You was scared?
No, I wasn't scared. I just go away, and it just ran away by himself.
Huh? Well, I'm coming outside now. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot your basic shoes was pink. It was washed.
Oh, yeah, I washed it.
Yes.
My-
The normal shoes.
Go get my Croc shoes. I'm about to go ahead and get on off here so I can go fight spiritual warfare. Because I ain't playing with now one of these demons. They already know that them telling them demons, them so sending these monitoring spirits to my house. Cat demons don't live in cat. How you know? When you go to spiritual warfare, you'll see everything that people ain't seeing. Come tell me over here on my channel. Oh no, because I'm about to do this. I'm about to do this monitoring spirit on part 2. It's gonna open the eyes of people that, oh my God, that's what I've been going. Yes, that's what you've been going through.
His face was dark. His face was very dark.
What color was it?
His body was white and his face was black.
His body was white. Was his face white or black?
His face was black and his body was white.
I never seen that cat. We don't have no cats around here. Where that cat came from?
I don't know. It was just laying by our door.
Laying.
It might be hungry or something.
Hungry, not hungry. I ain't feeding nothing out there because once you feed